This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome to Rush of Fear Podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Destinations and Experiences premiere scare event. Tonight, for episode 11 of season 6, we'll be chatting about the two latest HHN 2026 announcements, along with a surprise new feature at Horrors Unleashed this summer. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Well, hi, hello, happy, Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am here today with my dear friend, Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth.
Hey, how's it going? What's up?
Not too much. It's pouring down rain here in Minnesota. How's the weather in
weird.
Florida?
Very humid and hot, but not raining today, at least at this moment, so.
How interesting.
Yeah.
We've flip-flopped.
Yeah.
So
I know,
strange.
it's very weird. It's been raining pretty regularly back to normal summer.
Yes.
So it's every day that it doesn't rain, it's like, wait, what happened? It didn't rain.
This isn't normal.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
very fair. Well,
Also, well, I was going to say that I have a correction from something from last time when we were talking about all the originals. And I believe it was Kayla from Taste of Universal reached out to ask, because she was like, hey, where did you see that human meat is called brawn? Because I'm not finding that anywhere. And I was like, I just Googled it. And then I tried Googling it again. And yeah, what I found that time is that there is no formal word for human meat. There's a lot of colloquial terms for it, but no official term. Brawn is actually head cheese, which is not actually cheese at all. And it's like the meat from the head of a calf or pig.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what brawn is. It's like a jelly meat, kind of like a jellied meatloaf.
Ugh.
Apparently. Yeah, sounds gross.
Yeah.
So I got that wrong, and I've been just confidently saying that for at least like 2 years, I think.
I mean, listen, it happens. It happens.
Yeah. But you know what? The important thing is admitting when you're wrong.
Fair.
And I was wrong. So Brawn Brigade is canceled.
It was such a good name too.
I know.
We'll have to.
If only.
I know. We'll just have to think of something else.
Yeah. Oh well.
But listeners, you might notice that we have no Michelle today, so it is just Kenneth and I.
Yeah, I think she said she's driving through California right now.
Yeah.
What the heck?
She goes on so many adventures that I can't even keep track. She's such a cool lady. Yeah. Always traveling and doing really cool things, or doing like 24-hour vacations, which you also do. And my wife also just did as well. But
yeah,
you guys just love adventures, I guess.
Yeah, we try. I'm trying to get to the fun spot in Atlanta before it closes on August 2nd, because they have a roller coaster called Air Force One, which is, by all accounts, like one of the best roller coasters in the world. And it's just going to close forever when the park closes next month.
What the heck?
And I really want to go ride it.
Is it like a fun spot like we have in Orlando Fun Spot?
Yes, it is the third fun spot location. There's Orlando, Kissimmee, and Atlanta.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Why? What makes it the best roller coaster in the world?
It just is like insane. It's like an intense roller coaster. for context, I first heard of this coaster because I was going through when Epic Universe was nominated for a bunch of like Thea awards, and one of them was like best new attraction. I think it was either best new attraction or best attraction installation. I forget. I don't know what the difference between those two is, but I think it's best new attraction. I was going through like, I think uh, Monsters Unleashed or Unchained, whatever it is, Monsters Unleashed was nominated for that, or maybe won. And I was like, ooh, I wonder what else has won. And you go back down the line, and the first recipient of that award was Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Then the second recipient of that award was Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Aw.
Then the third one, I believe, was Guardians of the Galaxy Mission, or no, Cosmic Rewind at Epcot.
Makes
And then the
sense.
next one was Airy Force One at Fun Spot Atlanta. And I was like, what the heck? Is that like, I asked the same question you did. I was like, as in like the fun spot we have here in Orlando? Like that same fun spot, there's one in Atlanta, and it has a roller coaster that was considered the best new attraction to open in the world that year.
What?
And yes, it is. All of those things. And it's like a ride that has baffled the like coaster enthusiast community because it's like at a fun spot, you know, like you've been to fun spot. It's carnival rides.
Yeah.
It's carnival rides. And like, to be fair, both of the fun spots in the Orlando area have like exclusive built roller coasters. The one in the Orlando location, White Lightning, is genuinely maybe in my like top 3 coasters in Orlando.
Whoa.
It's so good. It's so fun. Mind Blower at Kissimmee, not enjoyable, very painful, a miserable experience. But White Lightning is so good and no one's ever there. And so like I kind of get how it could happen, but yeah, I want to go ride Airy Force One. And it's called Airy because that's the last name of the family that owns the Fun Spot Parks, is like John Airy or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a hidden gem.
Yes, and it's about to disappear forever. So I want to go. I'm like, I was looking at, you know, the month ahead, and I was like, I think I just have to call out of work one weekend and just go.
Yeah.
Because I have to do it.
You have to do it. And while you're in Atlanta, there's so much big dumb stuff to do that like
I know, that's what scares me, is that like I know there's at least like 4 or 5 other things in Atlanta that we would have to do.
Yeah.
And like it isn't a weekend type of thing, you know?
Right.
I think we'd have to pick like 2 things and do those and then go back another time.
Oof, tough, because there's a lot in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we probably do Six Flags and Fun Spot.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's fair.
One of the others I want to do is Babyland General Hospital, and like if we only did those 3, I'd be okay. I think.
Babyland the Cabbage Patch place?
Yes.
Yeah. I have also always wanted to go there, and I never have. And it's so silly because I've driven through Atlanta so many times. But the couple of times that we've actually stopped and done stuff, we've done the Coca-Cola Museum, and I went whale shark diving as a birthday present one year at the Georgia Aquarium, which
wow,
whale sharks are pretty big. I'm gonna also
I think
say
they're the
probably
biggest
dumb.
animal in the world.
Some of them are. The basking shark is. Whale shark is up there, but I think it's like the basking shark and the blue whale are like the 2 largest animals.
Blue whale, that's the one.
Yeah.
I also want to see the Puppetry Museum that's in Atlanta.
Interesting. There's also that hot dog place. Not Pains.
Varsity?
Yes.
I have been to Varsity.
Delicious. It's so good.
It was cool. The orange like cream shake or whatever they have it was very good.
Yeah. Very, very
I want to go to the Vortex.
What's
it's
that?
It's like a weird, it's like a burger place, but like it's themed very like scary. Like the entrance is like a big skull with like spiral eyes, and you like walk into its mouth as the entrance of the restaurant. I saw it on Man vs. Food.
Oh my gosh.
and I want to go there.
What a show. I
Yeah.
forgot that even existed. That's incredible. That's so
Anyway,
funny. Yeah. Not on topic at all.
no. Oh, I just picture Michelle, like you were messaging like, Michelle, are you able to record today? And then she sent, sorry, I can't. I'm still driving through Cali. Um, Maybe next time. And I imagine she's hit send, put her phone down, put her sunglasses on, and just continued driving across the Golden Gate Bridge as the
Yeah.
camera pans out, like the Full House opening. That's what she's doing. Or she's going down the Pacific Coast Highway,
Yeah.
and she's just like on the beach in a convertible, like.
Yep. Hair blowing in the wind, just
Yeah,
having the best time.
yeah, she looks awesome.
Yeah. There's a port key in the back seat. She's going to go place it somewhere.
Yeah.
That's just what she's doing this whole time. She's just putting port keys around the entire United States, building like a network.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I think we surprisingly have a lot to talk about. We didn't have a lot to talk
Yeah, we
about, and
do.
now we have a lot to talk about. This episode was just going to be Hellraiser because Hellraiser was announced last week. Today, it is Wednesday, the 8th of July, and we got a random announcement today and also new information about something at Horrors Unleashed. So, like, it turned into quite a hefty episode.
Yeah, wait, Maddie, before we can get into the fun stuff, we have a couple of housekeeping items.
Oh, true. God, I hate
Okay,
cleaning.
so
Okay, fine.
we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, so but don't forget the Russia Fear Society membership is always available. It's just $5 a month or $50 for the year. And thank you to everybody who renewed for the season. And for those who are on the fence, just a reminder that our members will get access to our bonus content feed along with access to the Society Discord. And the link can be found in our show notes of this episode or on our Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Russia Fear Pod. So come join the fun. And if you could please follow or subscribe the podcast on whatever platform you prefer so that you don't miss out on any of our episodes. And while you're at it, leave us a rating and review. It would really help us out, and we always love to hear from you.
Yes, we do. Our merch storefront can now be found at fourthwall.com. There is a link in the bio of this episode and then also in the bios of any of our social medias. Our very first non-logo designs are coming incredibly soon. All the art is in its final rendering stages and we cannot wait to debut them.
Human made art.
Human made art. My wife's sister actually designed all of this. So I am just beyond excited for people to see it.
And your wife's sister is not a computer.
No, a real human with a real human
A
husband
person.
and baby.
Whoa.
I know. And she made
That's good.
all of our art for us. And these are like I dug deep. There's still, I think, a lot of like inside jokes and funny things that we've said that could definitely be made into like cute little designs and things for us, but these first couple that we're going to be debuting, like I dug through the trenches of our episodes to find like the best ones. So
yeah,
I'm very excited.
Whenever these designs come out, we need listeners to look at them and tell us if there's anything we missed.
Yeah.
I know we've said 100 things that's like, oh, that needs to be a t-shirt.
Yep.
And like, there's no way to remember all of them, but
No.
listeners always remember stuff like that better than we do.
Yeah.
So we'll need your help to let us know if there's any notable omissions of like, oh, you said you were going to do this shirt. And then that way we can get them out there.
Yeah. I'm so excited. As always, for more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out all of our friends at the UUOP network, wherever podcasts and YouTube videos can be found. And as always, be sure to check out Kenneth's band Pangolin everywhere you listen to music online and follow them on social media at PangolinFL. Kenneth.
Yeah. We'll be at the Lakeland Punk Rock Flea Market in September on the 27th. And other than that, we have other things coming up, just nothing announced. So just be on, follow us online, follow us at Pangolin FL, and you'll see when new stuff is happening.
Yes. All right. I think that's it. Brooms, vacuum cleaners, disinfectant spray, put it all away. we're now going to
Yeah.
get into the fun stuff. Let's go.
It's time to party. Okay. Last week, we had our latest HHN house announcement. Hellraiser has been announced for both coasts. Halloween Horror Nights tempts guests to step beyond the threshold of pain and pleasure with all new haunted houses inspired by the first 3 Hellraiser films that forever changed the genre. This terrifying new experience will transport fans into the twisted world first brought to life uh, by Clive Barker, where desire, suffering, and the unknown collide. Beginning Friday, August 28th at Universal Orlando Resort and Thursday, September 3rd at Universal Studios Hollywood. Since its debut in 1987, Hellraiser has become one of horror's most influential franchises, introducing audiences to the chilling mythology of the Lament Configuration puzzle box, which, when solved, opens a portal to another dimension inhabited by the ritualistically torturous beings, the Cenobites, and their leader, the iconic Pinhead. Known for blending psychological horror with graphic imagery and philosophical themes of pain and desire, Hellraiser helped redefine supernatural horror and cemented its place as a cult classic that continues to inspire filmmakers and haunt audiences worldwide.
Yeah. Now, before we go any further, have you seen these movies?
I have not, but the first 2 are on Amazon Prime Video, and I saved them to my watch list. Um, and so I will be seeing them. I'm glad that they're accessible easily. The third one is not streaming, but um, you know, at least not on Amazon. So I'll have to see if it's somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the library exists. I
True.
feel like I always forget that I have a library card when it comes to things other than books. Um like when we're trying to find these movies and like you're like, do I have to like rip it from the internet somewhere and get a virus on my
Yeah,
computer? No, you can just go check it out at the library, probably.
I'm a big
Maybe.
buyer of digital movies.
Mm,
So, and especially like if it's something that's at Horror Nights, I'm always like, I'll just buy it.
yeah.
Um, uh, so I was hoping that there'd be like a bundle of like Hellraiser series that I could get a bunch of them for like 20-30 bucks.
Hmm.
um but it looks like there isn't really a good bundle of them.
Weird.
So, and they're like $14 each or $15 each, so I'm like, okay,
Oh.
maybe I'll just stream them for now, and like, you know eventually I'll buy them, just
Yeah.
because I do like to be, I'm a completionist on like, if it's a Horror Nights movie, I own it
Yeah.
pretty much.
Nice. Physical media. I We are both collectors of physical media, and I
Well, actually, I'm a digital collector now, because when
oh
last
yeah.
time I moved,
Oh
I had like
yes.
6 bins full of Blu-rays that I've never play, because they all come with digital codes, and that's what I actually use. So then I was like, what am I buying this stuff for? I never even actually use it. So I just buy digital. And um actually earlier today, Kyle was like, "Are you afraid of like things disappearing from stores and being taken away from you?" And I was like, "No, I'm not.
Well, yeah, because there's that
I'm not worried about it."
whole thing now. One of the video game companies is like no
Yeah,
longer
PlayStation.
gonna sell physical copies of anything, and everyone freaked out. And I was like, yeah, rightfully so. Like you
Yeah.
can't go from selling like no. It's not how that
Yeah.
works. Yeah, weird because Walmart also usually has like bundle packs of, I mean, it would be a physical copy of it, but they usually have, like we have all of the Conjuring movies on one DVD from the $5 bin at Walmart, which is great.
Right.
But we collect physical media and we are
Yeah.
not
I feel like
ashamed of all of our,
I
not that
oh
you are, but just like so many people are like, your house is like a museum, and we're like, yeah, we actually want to put little placards under everything and treat it like a museum because we love our stuff.
oh, that's funny.
Our stuff makes us happy. Like, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
I do get like, if there's a movie that comes out that I really, really, really love,
Yeah.
I will get like, if there's a collector's edition or something of a physical release, I do get those.
Fair. Yeah. On the topic though of Hellraiser, I have also not seen any of these movies, but good to know they're on Prime because we too have Prime. So
Yeah.
I wonder which one we should do, like which of the three we should do for, like, does it matter? I assume
I would say
just the
I
first
would start with
one.
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So we got to do Hellraiser and Sinners,
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe
I
just
don't.
the last episode of Stranger Things.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have a Netflix account. That's the thing, because I never
Mm.
watch anything on Netflix. Um,
Well,
so
we'll see.
yeah. I mean, there's one in the living room. I just don't have one in my room. I don't have my own account.
Ah,
And then what's the other stuff that's been announced? Uh,
that that's it besides originals.
no, this not can't be it.
Yeah, Hellraiser, Sinners, Stranger Things. We're still
Oh,
waiting on two more IPs.
oh, you know what? Yeah, I have my Yeah, I'm looking at my carousel right now, and you're right. That's what we got. That's what we got.
Oh, the carousel. So cute. I love it. What was the little extra bit besides the pinhead guy?
I don't have it yet. Actually, my friend grabbed the Hellraiser one today for me, but don't have it in hand yet. So I will have it later.
Perfect. Stay tuned. All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's chat a little bit more about um these movies and how we're going to turn it into a Halloween Horror Nights house. I'm so excited.
yeah.
So, now for the first time at Halloween Horror Nights, guests will experience this nightmare personally in a haunted house on both coasts that draw from the first three films: Hellraiser, Hellbound Hellraiser 2, and Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth. Take a shot every time someone says hell. Additionally, legendary Pinhead actor Doug Bradley will reprise his character and lend his voice to both haunted houses in Hollywood and Orlando.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's so neat. Do I was gonna say, do we think that's ever happened before? But I know it has because Ashley and Troy did their voices for The Last of Us for Ellie and Joel.
Oh, okay.
Troy
That's cool.
Baker and Ashley Johnson. So it has
Okay.
happened, but I don't know if it's happened anymore besides these two moments. It says that
Yeah.
the terrifying experience begins as guests enter the iconic lament configuration puzzle box, unwittingly summoning the Cenobites and opening a gateway to a diabolical dimension where unspeakable horrors await. From the shadowy attic in Frank Cotton's family home, where he was first cast to hell, to the disturbing uh, Channard? Yeah. The disturbing Channard Institute, where the legendary box lures guests with its promise of forbidden pleasures. Fans will encounter haunting moments and settings from the Hellraiser franchise at every turn. Their unnerving journey ultimately lands them in the labyrinth, where Pinhead and the Cenobites lie in wait for new souls to torment for eternity. Bum bum bum.
Neat.
Yeah. I am
Uh,
excited. I don't know anything about
yeah.
this franchise, so it's like it's a whole new world.
This always felt like you see Pinhead in the lineup of classic horror characters,
Mhm.
but it always felt to me like one where I was like, that seems a little advanced for me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a little bit of it's like just from the description it sounds like if you mix together like high fantasy, high sci-fi and horror all together. And
yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
incredibly interested.
Me too. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch them. I'm free like all tomorrow morning, so maybe I'll watch the first one uh with my coffee in the morning,
Fair.
um, and see what it's about, see what's going on in here.
Yeah.
Um, I think I've mentioned in the past that like I do go see a lot of horror movies now when they're coming out, but like as far as like classic horror movies and stuff, I have not seen a lot of them, and usually I will see them for the first time when they come to horror nights. And so this is now it's time for Hellraiser to for me to be introduced.
Yeah. And I that is such a special part of Halloween Horror Nights too, because I
Yeah.
think that experience is the same for a lot of people. Like, it just, whether you're already a horror fan going into the event or not, like, it opens you up to all different kinds of horror media and things for you to like get hooked on. Um, but also things for, you know, the people who have been watching these movies since they were a kid because their parents showed them these films. Like, it's now their time to walk through essentially the film set. Like, it's so neat. I remember watching Shining for the very first time after going to the event in 2017 because I loved that house so much, and I was like, I cannot believe I've never seen this movie. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
An all-time classic.
Yeah. It's really, really fun. So
Yeah. So
pumped.
I'm excited to be introduced to a new classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about time. It's about time. All right. Hey, guess what? Let's hear an ad from our sponsor, all the way over in California.
I wish to go to Universal.
Right, off you go. We'll beat to the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
And we're back. Okay. So guess what? This episode was gonna be just about Hellraiser. I haven't even seen the merch actually. I don't know if there's like shirts and stuff for Hellraiser. I've
Oh,
not seen
yeah.
pictures. I'm not online so much anymore. Or my algorithm doesn't show me Horror Night stuff when I do go on there. So I haven't seen any merch. But anyway, that was gonna be it. But then they really surprised us because today, as we're recording, they announced a show for Halloween
Yeah.
Horror Nights in Orlando this year. So today, we got our first HHN 35 Orlando show announcement, Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir. Embark on a dark musical journey and resist temptation as death-defying stunts lure you deeper into a vampire-ridden metropolis. Fascinating. I know that
Yeah.
we had kind of seen online from the Fuel Girls themselves that they were not going to be at Halloween Horror Nights this year, and I think everyone kind of thought, well, that means that we won't have a Nightmare Fuel show, and let's see what they do instead. Let's see what's new. And so seeing the name Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir was a big surprise to everyone.
Yes.
But you know what? Uh, I respect and appreciate the Fuel Girls and what they do. Obviously, it's insane. The skill and talent that goes into these Nightmare Fuel shows that we've had, the previous 5 shows, is all stuff I would never be able to do. It's unbelievable. That being said, it's not my type of show. It's not for me, and that's fine. So I will say that knowing that the Fuel Girls are not involved actually does make me more interested to see this, because it's gonna at least be different than the past 5 shows, more than they were all from each other in my mind.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. And I think you are like, that is kind of hive mindset at this moment, is like, yeah, like what is it going to be without this major part of the show? And
Yeah.
like, now, so it's same name, but it's gonna have to be a different show inherently, unless we start hiring fire spinning dancers quickly internally. Which, like, hey, like, maybe that is what they did. Like, I don't know. But like, what is it going to be? And now the line is going to be long, but for a completely different reason, because everyone's very interested to see what this new show is going to be without the Fuel Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, this theme, sign me up. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Noir
It is.
style vampires. Oh,
I am more. Yeah. Everything about this has me more interested than if I knew the Fuel Girls were going to be there, and I was just going to be like, well, okay, so it's going to be the same exact thing we've seen the past 5 years, except hopefully it won't be circus themed or themed to the nightmare like the first three shows were. Like, I just want to see something different, you know?
mm-hmm.
And so I think it's safe to know, like, bet that, like, okay, so the dancers that are in between all of the pyro and aerial stuff, like, I'm sure that'll still be there. Um, I just want to see, okay, one, I think also another hive mind point of view on this was, oh, I really was hoping we would get like a Jack and Oddfellow show. You know, like why don't we have a
Yeah.
show starring these two guys in the big theater? I think that's what everybody really was hoping we would get especially when we heard confirmation that the Fuel Girls were not going to be here, and it was like, oh, cool, then it must be a Jack show, right? Nope, everybody was wrong on every count.
Yep.
Yeah, so very, very fascinating. Um, but it's got me more interested in Nightmare Fuel than I have been since the first year.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure, for sure.
People love this show. By all accounts, the crowds don't lie. People love Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It just means that I would rather spend my time elsewhere. And when the times that I do watch it, I'm always just like, it's very impressive what they're doing. I'm ready to see something else. I'm ready to see something new. So hopefully this gives us something new.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And it like what I don't speaking on like the Jack and Oddfellow show, I don't know if like it, to me it would have to be in that big stage just for cue purposes because I can't even imagine if they put the Jack show like Carnival of Carnage back in the spot that it used to be where that crepe stand is now, which like you can't even do it because that crepe stand's there. So where would you have to put it in front
Well,
of?
for two reasons you can't do it, because one is the crepe stand, but two, the entrance to the lagoon
Yeah.
for a lagoon show. Because like they will still put that big stage there for like Rock the Universe, and it just
Right.
is kind of in the way of the crepe stand. You have to go like behind the stage to get a crepe. Um, but like funneling people in and out of that lagoon for a show that we haven't had officially confirmed or announced, but I think it's safe to assume a lagoon show will be back because they brought it back last year.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like the traffic congestion, if there was a big stage right there, would be awful.
Yeah, it'd be terrible. The only other stage I could imagine them doing a Jack and Oddfellow show on would be like the Blue Man Group stage and have it be like an official thing that you queue for, like Grinchmas, like just
Do you say
something
the Blue
crazy.
Man Group? Oh, I see. I in my head I heard the Blues Brothers, and I
Oh.
was like, that tiny little.
Yep.
You
It's
know
just
what I was
a
thinking?
little puppet show of them instead.
Yeah, I said this in a group chat earlier when some friends were discussing the show. They should put a show in the Bourne Theater, and like just
Ah.
you can make a whole backdrop on that giant screen. Just use like simple props that are not going to get in the way when they run the regular Bourne show during the day. Like it wouldn't be like Fear Factor, where it's like, okay, Fear Factor is suspended for the entirety of
Mm-hmm.
August through like December, for setup and breakdown of this new set. It would be, oh, we can still do Bourne during the day, and we just move all this stuff onto the stage after 5 o'clock
Yeah.
or whatever, and you just put up a backdrop that fits the show, and that's a big theater with built-in queuing space. Like it's all the infrastructure's all there for it.
True.
I would love to see them do something like that.
That would be awesome. That'd be so great. And what a people eater that would be. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Between that and this new Nightmare Fuel show, wait times in the park would be down so much. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, they're easily the two biggest like used theaters in the park, right?
Yeah.
And at Universal Studios at least. I think the Toon Amphitheater is bigger than the Fear Factor one, but you know, obviously they're not going to put it over there. So like, you know, if we're looking at what theaters are in the park that they're not using for Halloween Horror Nights, there's Animal Actors, there's Horror Makeup, and there's Bourne. And I think Bourne is both the biggest and the most practical, that you could really do anything in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just would love to see them do more shows. And like we just did our history episode on 2007. There was like 4 shows in the park that year.
I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope eventually they get back to doing more than one show and not counting, you know, some like Streetmosphere as a show. Just
Yeah.
there's so much opportunity in the park during Horror Nights. And
Even if they just do what they did with Brian Brushwood and like put a magician in Animal Actors, like
yeah.
give us something else.
Yeah. And if there's new rules nowadays about, you know, certain places being used for Horror Nights, like that's fine. All of that's understandable. And construction is also difficult. I feel like Universal Studios, the park, has been under construction like since I moved to Orlando in 2018. Like there's just never not been construction. So like that also takes away from opportunities that you can have in the park just because of like practicality of putting things places. But like yeah, there's so much opportunity, and we're slowly getting back. Not slowly, I mean it's been 6 years, but like post COVID, yes, like everything had to change so quickly, but we have to be getting back to a point where we're implementing things that we used to do at Horror Nights that worked to help take care of the lines, because there's not enough people eating stuff for things to do, like for people to do. So they stand in line, and then house wait times, you know, grow exponentially, and et cetera, et cetera. Like it's all Q theory, Q mentality, like Q science, what people are gonna do. I mean, heck, throw a Halloween Horror Nights overlay, or like a Halloween specific overlay on one of the rides, and make that ride now even more appealing than it was previously. Like do Men in Black in the dark or something. I don't know. Like Disney does it for their Halloween event, so that people want to go into the line and wait for this thing because it's different than during the daytime. Horror Nights could very easily do that as well, and help out with, you know, all of that queue. But yay, show, exciting, noir. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to see it. I'm not excited to wait in the line to see this show, but we will be seeing the show.
Yeah.
I popped into Instagram and I found the Hellraiser merchandise, and I sent it to you. If we want to chat about that real quick, because it's kind of interesting. The merch this year has been a little hit or miss. I know for a lot of people, but even I, as someone who has never seen Hellraiser, this shirt is so cool looking.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like a Hellraiser shirt that you would see anywhere, like ever since the 80s. That looks like you would find it at like Hot Topic or, you know, and I mean that in a good way.
Yes, yeah. I like it.
Oh, interesting. I'm looking at the oh no, these are premium chrome stickers. This is not the thing for the.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here he is, Pinhead for the carousel. Okay. Very cool. And you've got I don't know what the other stuff, what this other thing is. Some candles and like a body. Is that someone's body on the ground?
I think it's a little guy. It looks like it looks like Rocky from Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Evil Rocky from Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Chrome stickers are very interesting, though. Have they done this for the other IP houses and I've just missed it? When did we
Yeah,
start doing
maybe. I don't know.
stickers? Man,
I have no idea.
Disney also started doing stickers, like selling stickers, like their freaking Etsy store, a couple months after we moved out of Orlando. And I'm so mad because I've been wanting a Disney sticker for so long. And just no one did stickers because obviously they don't want them stuck around the park. I understand it's a smart merchandising thought. But man,
Yeah.
now we're doing stickers. God, you guys had 8
And they're
years.
premium.
Premium chrome stickers.
$16 for 3 stickers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay. All right. Well, that's Horror Nights specific news. So we have an IP house coming to both coasts. We have a show coming to Orlando. Now let's travel more towards like the middle of the country and go to Las Vegas and chat about Universal Horrors Unleashed. So this summer, step into the terrifying world of Resident Evil at Universal Horror Unleashed, an all-new interactive horror experience inspired by Capcom's global phenomenon. During this all-new horror experience, guests are transported into the alternate world of Resident Evil, where an outbreak is taking over. Venture through 6 interactive zones and solve puzzles, meet legendary characters, and witness epic battles against the undead. Beginning July 9th through August 30th, step inside the living nightmare to test your survival skills. What?
That sounds cool. I don't know anything about Resident Evil. I've never played any of the games or seen any of the movies. But I love them doing something like this at Horror Unleashed. It seems like something it was kind of built for that they didn't realize it was built for at first, but like to do special limited time pop-up things like this is like, that's so cool.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. And it kind of feels like they mixed together what they learned from the escape rooms in City Walk and also what they learned from the Scooby-Doo and Universal Monsters collab at FanFest this past year and kind of mushed it into this. I mean, yeah, it's a perfect place for it. It sounds great. And I don't know anything about Resident Evil either, but cool. It's so fun.
Are those Universal movies, I wonder? Let me go look. While you read, I'm gonna look that up.
Okay. So the website, we had seen little like inklings of something new coming to Horror Unleashed all over like Instagram and TikTok. There was a panel at some spooky Empire style con event where someone from Horrors Unleashed and Universal Destinations and Experiences was talking about the future of Horror Unleashed, and like they pulled up like a Marvel-esque timeline, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we saw that.
But I only saw like 1 or 2 pictures of it, and the graphics weren't that good, so it's not like I could zoom in, and there was no press release, so we just kind of forgot about it. We were like, all right, if it ever comes up or it ever gets posted on the actual Horror Unleashed website, like we'll talk about it. Well, it's now been posted on the Horror Unleashed website, and it's this Resident Evil kind of pop-up summer event. So pretty cool. Did you?
The Resident Evil films are distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing.
Ooh.
So I think they are like Columbia Pictures.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So we obviously talked about the new interactive entertainment. So this is brand new for Horror Unleashed. You're going to be going through the story-driven zones and solving the interactive puzzles. They also have new menu items, so dine on limited-time themed food and cocktails for purchase inspired by the T virus and its mutations. Commemorate the experience with exclusive merchandise, but be on the lookout as you never know who may emerge around the corner. Which then takes us into our brand new photo opportunities. You can take photos and interact with fan favorite characters from the world of Resident Evil. Who those characters are, couldn't tell you.
Don't know.
Don't know.
I know that this is something that happens in Raccoon City, and the Umbrella Corporation is the like evil company, and that's everything I know about Resident Evil.
Nice, I like it.
Yes.
Their logo is cute. It reminds me of the top of the like little light carousel toy that they have in the second Conjuring movie with the little boy.
Oh yeah.
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 So Zombie Outbreak. Universal and HHN are very familiar with Zombie Outbreak media. But the website kind of broke down the different zones that you're going to be going into as you step into the world of Resident Evil. So we're just going to give you a very brief overview of what that is. So the fans of Resident Evil that potentially listen to this episode get really, really excited about what they might see when they go visit.
Yes.
So zone 1 is arrival. You're going to begin your journey at the battered Welcome to Raccoon City sign. Emergency lights flash as police scramble to contain the rapidly spreading outbreak caused by the Umbrella Corporation's T virus. Bum, bum, bum. Zone number 2, the mission. Report to Raccoon City Police Department. Here you're going to receive the mission assignment through a series of interactive puzzles. Bum, bum, bum.
So cool. Then, journey through the outbreak. In Zone 3, infection. In a race against the clock, enter the heart of the infected zone, a quarantined spot in Raccoon City where the last remaining citizens have transformed into ravenous, flesh-eating zombies. Zone 4, combat. Join the fight alongside iconic heroes, including Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, and Leon S. Kennedy. As terror turns into adrenaline, witness battles between heroic characters surrounding zombies and notorious villains. Once the dust settles, take photos and interact with the characters. Zone 5, escape. Enter the final stretch of their journey and survive the final mission, the final escape. And Zone 6, aftermath. If you make it out, enter Umbrella Corporation's aftermath zone, where the story continues beyond survival. So I'm very curious, and this opens tomorrow as we're recording this. So I don't think there's video unless they've done like media previews or something. So having been to Horror Unleashed, I'm curious of what these zones are. Where are they? Is there a house? Like, because I know they have like a weird outside like pop-up location where they can put like temporary experiences, and I'm wondering if this is out there. Or is it inside?
I don't know. From the pictures that were on the website, it kind of looked like it was indoors. And I think I've seen like people who have been to Horrors Unleashed recently have taken photos and posted them on like Twitter and Instagram of some of the props that are already out and about. Because that's where I was like, I started seeing those like a week and a half ago. And I was like, but they haven't announced anything yet. So like, are they just not covering up these props before the announcement? Like what's going on? You know, there's a brand new thing at this place that we didn't think was going to be getting anything new for a while. And now there's props just out and about in the open, but no announcement. That's so Universal. I can't even. No, we're not building a roller coaster behind this wall. That thing that you see there, that's not the track. Like what?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So yeah, I don't know, but it seems like it's inside somewhere.
Okay.
In the indoor.
Because like,
but there's no house.
Look, having 6 zones, like I remember the zones that they had said, like, oh, there's 4 distinct themed areas in Horror Unleashed, and then you get there and you're like, no, there's not. There's really not. There's maybe 2 distinctly themed areas, but they say there's 4, and when you get to the second one, you're like, oh wait, is that it? We already went all the way through the first one, and now we're in the second one. Like, news to me. Okay, so like turning that building into 6 zones is like, all right, this zone is just this one umbrella. That's the Umbrella Corporation. Then move on to the next zone. Like,
Yeah.
is probably like what it's going to feel like to me, based on having been there and knowing kind of what the layout of the inside is. But I feel like there's like a space that had nothing in it yet that I was like, ooh, I wonder if they're ever going to put something over there, and maybe that's like room for a 5th house, or maybe there's room to like do limited time things like like this.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if they're going to use any additional indoor space that hasn't been used yet, or if it's just going to be in the existing area that is already what Horror Unleashed is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, once we start to see photos and videos, on the next episode we're on, we can kind of talk about what we've been seeing. Because I'm sure this isn't going to be like a no phone or photo or video kind of experience.
No.
It's kind of giving the Halcyon to me, but in like a very short, little experience kind of thing, and not like a 2-day vacation.
Yeah, this will take people like 45 minutes to do, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, it sounds so cool. And whenever I make it there, I know it's not going to be there, but it does get me excited for what else they might do, because they already do something for Christmas. They have Krampus as like a walk around character, and I think he has like a little area where he exists. And then for the Halloween season, they bring in that teddy bear from Universal HHN Japan. I can't say his name, but it starts with an H, and he's so cute, and he's like exploding with worms and candy and stuff, and he's so fun.
I have a plush of him.
Oh, you managed to get one? Dang.
Yeah, they had him in the park, and I think at one point they restocked them, and like I think Kyle or a friend was there, and they were like, they have the plush, do you want it? I was like, yes, get it.
Man,
get it.
He's
so here he is.
cute.
Got him right here. He's very soft, and his name is Hamikuma.
Yes.
Yeah, very soft. Him and I don't have a Captain Cacao yet, but they're going to be friends.
My Captain Cacao sits on my nightstand and holds my book when I'm not reading it. He's so cute. I love him. On Lindsay's preview, very first preview to Epic Universe, we got one. And I'm so thankful now. Was it a pain in the ass to carry him around all day? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's so stinking cute. I love him. Oh. But yeah. Wow. Nice. So many new things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
what a surprise.
I know. It seems like Mike Aiello too was super, super stoked with Hellraiser.
Oh yeah.
I believe his tweet was just finally, period.
Yes. Yeah, this was like one of the white whales of like a franchise he's always wanted.
Yeah. To
bring to Halloween Horror Nights, and now he's been able to check another one off the list. I know Killer Clowns was one, and now Hellraiser is another one, and there may be others, or I don't know if he's been open about like which other ones are on the wish list. You know,
I'd love to hear all of their. I'd love to be in the room where they throw out their original happens. Yes, exactly, the room where it happens, where they do their original just spaghetti on the wall kind of meeting. Love to be there. Would also just love to hear each creative director's like IP white whale list.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I know what mine would be. I've talked about it every time it comes up.
True. we should make that a new listener submission. What is your number one Halloween Horror Nights White Whale intellectual property house? Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm curious to hear what it says.
if you guys want to send those in, do it, and we'll make it an official thing on the social media at some point this week when I edit the episode. Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
I like it.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for listening, and we hope to see you soon in the fog. Until next time, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushofear and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Rush of Fear Pod. Kenneth, do you want to take us out?
Sure. Thanks for listening, everyone. The podcast has come to an end. Now get out.
Bye.
See you later.